Good morning from the center of Tashkent, Uzbekistan. We're here, it's our first full day in Uzbekistan, and we're going to go on a tour around Tashkent today. Weather is beautiful, and we go for a little walk. And Tashkent is known for its beautiful metro stations, so I thought we'd go metro hopping today, see if we can get some awesome photos. Behind me is the beautiful Soviet building, the Hotel Uzbekistan. Don't think you could get a more Soviet looking building than that. I didn't stay there last night. I stayed in a hostel, but yeah, it's beautiful building nonetheless. So we're gonna go metro hopping and go for a little walk around, see what we can find. So join me on my adventure here, day one here in Uzbekistan. Just look at the architecture here, it's crazy. I'm not even sure what that building is, but you can see the detail in the columns. I don't know if you... Very grand, very grand. Wow. So the Hotel Uzbekistan, an interesting story about it. I was just speaking with a guy who was explaining that Karimov's daughter, Karimov was the previous president slash dictator of Uzbekistan. His daughter was like the Paris Hilton of Uzbekistan. She eventually was put under house arrest by the new government in the hotel. She had sort of made it her personal palace in the years before that, sort of acquiring the hotel and using it. After that, she was put under house arrest in the hotel, and eventually her quarters were sort of made smaller and smaller until she eventually left and went somewhere else in Tashkent, still under house arrest. So yeah, Karimov was quite a oppressive ruler here in Uzbekistan. Lots of crackdown on freedoms of speech and assembly and border policies, very strict border controls. He restricted religious freedoms. He was known to imprison his political opponents, and despite all this, he was revered here in Uzbekistan. His mausoleum is still visited by many people. But since Karimov died, there has been a liberalization of Uzbekistan, and now you can take photos. The borders have opened. It's visa-free as an Australian for me to come into the country. Child labour still occurs in Uzbekistan, but they've tried to crack down on it. Human trafficking as well, they've tried to cut down. So yeah, progress is being made, and it's a lot easier to visit Uzbekistan post-2016 when Karimov died than it would have been beforehand. So yeah, but anyway, enough about the politics here, and we're going to go metro hunting, so join me. Beautiful day here. Одну. Спасибо. Alright, we made it into the system, so now we just gotta walk around until we find some nice metro stations. This one's pretty cool. Bottom Zor. Wow, apparently it's the newest station. Lamps and the ceiling decorations. The station is built almost entirely of marble. Pretty lavish. Detailing in the column. Oh my gosh, I love it. I think that's cotton. Wow, another nice station. Look at that. I love the colour scheme. Look at this one. Cosmonautla. Dedicated to the Soviet space program. Wow. And this one here is dedicated to Yuri Gagarin, first man in the world to go to space. And across from old Yuri, we have first woman to go to space, Valentina Tereshkova. Something else. Wow, up the top there you can see the hammer and sickle. Here in Uzbekistan, it was known as a rear republic. Like all of the Central Asian Soviet republics, it was known as a rear republic. So obviously during the Second World War, it was not directly affected by the fighting, but many citizens from the Central Asian republics did fight in the war and made sacrifices for their country. So it's still a part of the history here, even though the war didn't reach them directly. It still affected the whole nation. You can still see the symbolism here of the war on the columns just carved out of the granite here. I don't know if you can see that. It says SSSR Победа, victory to the USSR. Here's the next one. Look at the people behind me. Oh. Very abstract. I love these things. Look at the tessellated ceiling, isn't that amazing?
Playing on my melody.